Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standing between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Stepping in, number 34. He will lead this one off today.
Number 34.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
A runner at first with no outs here. Runners off for second. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. Base hit scores.
Oh, he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll be up the right field wall. The relay, second now, but he's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The first baseman.
Into the box now, Josh Naylor comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
And Hero, this guy's been quite hot over the last week, driving in plenty of runs, so he's doing everything he can right now, but he can't control what the guys ahead of him are doing, unfortunately.
Yeah, they've been swinging the bats, and they've been getting on base in front of him, Dan. He has to continue at this pace if he wants to win this RBI fight.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
3-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Daryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He's going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on him.
Oscar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a base hit on the line. And this finds the wall over near the 339 sign. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Lewis there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they put. Digging in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Trying to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the weight pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Strong. It's over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, it could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
No balls and 1 strike. Wind up and the 0-1. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. One out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Strong is there. 2 down.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, number 21.
21.
First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here now is Mike Zunino. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
0-1 is a circle change that's over for a ball strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch you want back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, number 34. He singled his last time up. Good curveball. Strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning.
Now batting.
It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box, Miles Straw. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a ground ball to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time to first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Set, here it comes. That's a strike to throw down. And he is in there.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Calling for it, Obradovich. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe, but they hold a 4-0 lead. In now, Alex Healy. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. One pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Gallagher has it, and the throw is there to record the first down.
Batting 5th, the left fielder,
Digging in now, Colby Obradovich. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Here it comes, 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Coming in for his first at-bat, Royce Lewis. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat, ball 1. A big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Strong will get there, and he puts it away to... In now for Cleveland, Josh Naylor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Robinson fields it cleanly, and a step on first himself to the out. Ready for another chance, Andres Gimenez. First pitch on its way. Trying to entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Going to be a tough play. Throw in time at first for Rocking the two. Settling in now, Ken Gallagher. Ready, here's the first offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Indians. So striding forward now, Dan Robinson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far. This guy 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Seared down the first baseman. This will get fouled with the ball in 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
It's hard up the middle. No, just in time. That was awfully close. So with 1 away, let's get you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division. We'll see where these 2 teams find themselves entering our ballgame here today. Here's Carlos Correa now. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Correa, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Strong is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Now batting, Ryan Jeffries, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too much.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Gallagher is after it. But the throw is good, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Sliding into the box, there is Oberdumpel. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Straw will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
So 1-1 home. High chopper over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The bat, number 10.
Now at the plate, Mike Zunino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Well, as we take a look at number 34, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. 0-1 seems to be the case here.
Number 34 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Popped him up. Jeffries waits on it, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that misses 1-1. play at first, but a great stretch that time if they get in by a step for out number 1. Standing in, number 21. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1-1. Fouled away. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Striding forward now is the DH, Alex Healy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, I think he took it for granted there. He probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up for 2 outs.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw the shot to the first out and decided to attack. So no runs on no hits. 1 error. Digging in, Miles Straw. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Number 4.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016. Just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that out.
First baseman, number 22.
So digging in now, Josh Naylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And we'll call up our Indians leaderboard to show you his total ranks in third best on the squad. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Obradovic got it and decided retirement. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking his zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw
the third baseman.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Lewis.
Wind up and the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now. If I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Royce Lewis is
Now
retired
batting,
for the first out in the
baseman,
bottom half of the
Dan
fifth.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look
Robinson.
back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
0-1, no strike.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
That's
Lays
out.
off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. Mercado arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Up next for Minnesota.
Up next for
shortstop,
Minnesota, Carlos
Carlos.
Correa. This guy's still looking at a
Correa.
0 in the hit column. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota.
No, that's ball.
The fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Yanked
2
the
balls, 1
slider
strike,
across
the count.
that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If he was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Ball even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Cam Gallagher.
Leading off
It's
for
been an
Cleveland,
0 for 2 effort
The catcher,
for him to
number
this point.
36, Cam Gallagher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses
I got
for
to
the
count.
second
2-2.
ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 2-2 one more time. Line towards center field. Buxton patrolling center makes the play. Play, 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in, Oscar Mercado. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Wind up, and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's the second out.
Up next for Cleveland.
So striding in, Ryan Rose. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Fans, it's now September. Time to lock in your season tickets for next season. Whether you're a new customer or renewing for another year, the sooner you sign up, the better your seats will be. So don't delay. Visit any stadium ticket window for information.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Lewis has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Leading off the inning, Ryan Jeffries. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. One and two to the Twins catcher.
1-2.
gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Darren. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's falling behind now, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting guaranteed fastball.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Another payoff pitch. Count remains full.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Heading out towards shallow right. Strong will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Byron Buxton. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. On his way to second is Buxton. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if he had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D'Lo, this guy's been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest innings for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder has a beat on it, and the inning is over.
Ladies
Kyle
and gentlemen,
Cody
your
will come on in
attention,
relief
please.
as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 45, Kyle
And that
Cody.
one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 34. In his last at-bat, he popped out and fouled ground. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments like that. Maybe that's the case right here.
In time to first, and there are 2 runs.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Miles Strong. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Count 1-0.
And this is in the dirt for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Obradovic. Put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. Leading off the inning, Alex Healy.
Leading off.
They'll need him to get something going here.
The designated
Starting to
hitter.
run out of time. They
Alex
haven't been able to score any
Healy.
runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this
0-1
leadoff
the count.
guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
They'll run this one in on him, and
Count
he can't
is 1
connect,
and
so
2.
he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching,
This one is crushed. Back, and gone! A solo shot down the line in right, number 14 on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Standing in now, Colby Oberdonville.
Colby.
He swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, Giro, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Royce Lewis is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball two as the breaking ball misses inside.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Oberdonville gets his lead at first, nobody out. Liner in there for the base hit.
Yeah, and I think he might have rolled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
At the plate, Dan Robinson. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll be off the right field wall. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, primed for two. The next twin up, Carlos Correa. They've got two already home in the inning, and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. This one's looped out toward right center field. Strong is after it, but he won't get there. It falls in, and the run is in to score from third.
Now batting.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to make a move, but that's going to be all for his start here this afternoon.
Number 37.
So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. First offering on its way. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The batter, number 1.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Darren Obradovich. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 3 runs already home here.
Off the plate, ball
Pretty
1.
close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1. Liner toward right center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble, but leading off the inning, Jose Ramirez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Ball, that's
takes
too
this
high.
one high, 1-1. 1-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next ball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Grounded to first. Oh, he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So stepping in, Josh Naylor. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Our score here as we play the 8th. Into the corner and slicing foul. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And with strike 3 reported there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Stepping up now, Andres Jimenez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far.
He's
such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
To first. On the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. And Dan Healy, fellow top of the order hitters, haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Gallagher gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Buxton tired, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 21.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 21. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
A designated hitter,
the Minnesota
number 5.
DAs. Alex Healy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Strong. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Cam Gallagher. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. Now you've got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. The leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Ball, that's out.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Gallagher aboard here at first with nobody out.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second.
Nope.
Trying to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Wraps up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Oscar Mercado becomes the first out of the inning. Ryan Rhodes stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for.
And fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The batter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mike Zunino. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bullet back up the middle. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Indians leave 1, and it remains a 4-3. Emmanuel Hayes looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 48.
Striding in to start the 9th, Colby Obradovic, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. There's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they
That's
always
right. Ball four.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
The third baseman
Digging in to try it again, Royce Lewis. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive.
Your attention, please.
Tyler W. come on to pinch hit now with a runner
Number
at first
30.
and nobody out.
Tyler.
Quick check on that.
No,
Trying
he
to
did
run
it.
at first, but the runner's back easily. Fouled off. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 8 home runs and 28 RBI. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92.
One ball,
you can usually
2
see
strikes.
seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Gets inside.
That's out. 2-2.
In there, bounces on the way down. 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Obradovich stands at second with no out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Dan Robinson. He'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Haight is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, you have great stuff and you strike everybody out. Or, like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And pulls everything, folks, as this is going to tie the ball game. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-4 game.
The batter number 4. Shortstop.
Ready now, Carlos Correa. He's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. This one's down to third. On to first, now with 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Jeffries. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but no, that would matter. He could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Your attention, please.
Will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 2. Brooks Lee.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. This 1-0. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run and 4 RBI. The 1-0. And a foul pop behind the plate. Gallagher is under it. Makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth.
Ladies and
Tyler
gentlemen,
W. is going to go ahead and
please.
stay in the ball game and play third down. Brooks Lee will stay in the ball game, so likely do the catching from here out.
Tyler W. Your attention, please. This change for the Twins. Now playing first base, number 30, Tyler Duffya.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. A productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
The batter.
Now to the plate, Miles Strong. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Paul Hamlin takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 32.
And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Throws going to go to first for a perfect sacrifice there. Now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Now batter.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's 1 for 2. Here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead, 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right
1-1.
there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put in
the count is 1-2.
1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch, and it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Correa is up with it from a knee. He gets him. What a play. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on Show Track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. A lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Just a touch outside, 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So Jake Junis comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 65, Jake Junis.
Rounded weakly down the line for third. Foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Look out, 1-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Hit hard back up the middle. Dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get him out of the play. Stepping up to the plate, Byron Buxton. That time in this matchup, he's 1 for 4.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
The 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mercado has a read on it. Got it 1 away. At the plate, number 21. Got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
It's inside the throw. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. He pulls this one into left. And that's taken in straight away right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
A designated hitter,
Big spot here and stepping in. Alex Healy. A couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around it. Again, foul off to the right. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Smoke toward the hole. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he crosses in with a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. And when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Minnesota used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Paul Hamels gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the AL West, the Indians racked up 11 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 9-6. As of today, the Angels sit in first place in the American League West Division, 4 games up. And the Indians are in 4th place in the AL Central, 9 games back. In the standings, the Red Sox are in 4th place in the AL East. They're 17.5 games out of first. American League West, 9 games back. While the Athletics are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Marlins starting pitcher, number 28, collected win number 2 on the year as Miami took down the Brewers 3-0. As of right now, the Marlins are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Brewers sit in third place in the National League Central Division, 9 games back. The Mets hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 8-3. Entering the day's action, the Mets sit in first place in the National League East Division. They are enjoying a comfortable 9-game cushion. And the Diamondbacks sit in last place in the National League